Crasta Black Empire Credit Man Yepa or Chairman Wontumi the shoe ako EOCO for plea bargain. Sika or EXIM Bank na was wapemu akansam no kora no the city e court because baby and some boy case in the corner. This is a different case altogether. Summer boy illegal mining case in there. You conclude the case in 3 July court adding final judgment. That is the first trial. No, until we know who say we mpompen for we the aka no edoso sene de o ma wie nti fast for the quote details black waster drop here and some aye can be no allegations unified to it nti allegedly no fast forward you go to details from black waster on a chama Chairman Wontumi call for play bargain over EXIM Bank issues no and some so can court say waje atum say sika no e won fast forward schedule den like God bless you.
You have a story you want us to follow up on, we are more than just excited to do that. Above all, my brother, my sister, hey, recommend us to family and friends. Like the show, click on the like button, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. Let me say thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you so much to Tesori Doriente. Turn every single shower into a royal experience with Tesori Doriente. Thank you so much also to Millennium Insurance. Hey, there's no insurance like Millennium Insurance. Your trustworthy partner is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Story number 5. Watch this. EOCO rejects crying Chairman Wontumi's plea deal. I chanced upon a story, yes, from one of the trusted news sites in Ghana. Yes, a story from Ghana Web. That's it. And it says, EXIM Bank case. Sources say Wontumi went seeking to pay alleged fraud amount. Journalists. And when you read, it says, Chairman Wontumi, others accused of obtaining 14.3 million Ghana cedis from EXIM Bank by false pretenses. Dash it away. My brother, over 14 million Ghana cedis. The Ashanti regional chairman of the MPP, the man who at the time had his own empire and frightened Otumfuo to the point that he sent his regents to go and bring him by the ear. And if they failed by the ear, probably by the nose. He feigned sickness, as he always does. At the end of the day, they took a sheep and a bottle of schnapps from him and forgave him to continue with his buffoonery. This is the guy. Right now, he wants to be regional, in fact, national chairman of the NPP, the failed party that destroyed the Ghanaian economy in irresponsible behavior, fraud, and thievery. It's the worst government Ghana has ever had. In fact, in something called the DDEP, Domestic Debt Exchange Program, my brother, my sister, you know what they did? All the people who invested via bonds, government bonds, you know what they did? They decided to take the money. Even at maturity, they told them they will get the money after 20 years. After 25 years, most of who were 80 years plus. Daylight robbery. An 80-year-old man has invested money, his life savings. He was told when he was a little boy that government bonds are the most secured. He believed in his economics teacher and went to invest in government bonds, only for an irresponsible thief in government to usurp that money and then turn around to give them haircuts, unprofessional haircuts that rendered a lot of them bald for life. My brother, my sister, the DDEP. Whilst they were doing DDEP, he had so much money he wanted to buy Chelsea. Whilst they were doing DDEP, he went to EXIM Bank, allegedly with fraudulent papers and signatures, and he took over 14 million Ghana cedis. That's about 1.4 million American dollars. My brother, my sister, pretending that he was going to use that money to fight Galamsey, to bring up farms and employ some of these Galamsey boys that he himself was accused of harboring. Ghana, do you understand me? Sometimes I feel like I talk too much. Listen, you go and bring a thief and put him in charge of the national coffers, that thieves are stealing money from the coffers. So you bring the head thief to take care of the coffers. You bring a fowl to take care of cockroaches. That's the case with Chairman Wontumi. He was said to be harboring these Galamsey boys. He was said to be involved in Galamsey himself, even by his party members, who wrote a whole report and sent to the president and said, this guy is the biggest threat after Sir John to our forest. Sir John died a nasty death of COVID, and he's been sodomized in hell by Satan. This guy is still here with us. He's called Chairman Wontumi. Listen to this interesting thing, and this is an exclusive. Now, Chairman Wontumi, having gone around basking in the glory of his new plumes, having harvested so much from his dirty party's dominance of 8 years of thievery, now he's standing trial for Galamsey. On the 3rd of July, the hammer will land on the judge's table, bang. And that would be, as everybody would expect, the year, in the words of Dr. the Honorable Sremsai, Deputy Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Now this guy, all of a sudden, ran to the EXIM Bank that he was going to pay. They must say, EXIM Bank said, you are going to pay what? W, you are being investigated for this. If anything at all, go to the Attorney General, EOCO, and the rest, and pay the money to them. Chairman Wontumi runs to EOCO, runs to Attorney General. Oh, scano de how? Mediaba, Babetria. So who's who we are? Who's who we are, Scabia? I said, Scadia, man, we are she. Say, Scar, Miko Giano, and me deba. Ya bisa usa say one we Scabia. Na Scawe Scabane, and your chronic scanubi. Oh, David, would you this kind of bass? Chroniska was would you a bar? David, no, sir. Go back to court. Now that this case is just opening, the EXIM Bank, go to court. Tell the judge that you agree that you stole the money. Because initially, you said you didn't. You said you bought some tractors. You said you had land. You paid salaries to boys to work. Why are you bringing back the money? Yeah, in Giscano. But this is what many people don't know. EOCO has been able to trace the money into one of the accounts of this guy and has put it on freeze. The Attorney General has made sure that there's more ice on the account. It's frozen, thick ice. There's money in it. We have traced the money. We have seen where the money is. Now you come back with a check for money to be withdrawn from the same account that we have frozen, where we have seen the money. Can I break it down for Ghanaians to understand? Now watch this. It's like you are chasing a thief. The thief has denied that he has not stolen anything. Then from your own investigations, you see that the stolen money is hiding in a bag. So you go and take the bag. and hold it. Now the thief comes back to you, having gone and not seen the bag. They'll come and tell you, you know what? I'm coming to tell you that it is true. That money, I actually took it, but I didn't steal it. It was for safety. So that money is what we are holding. Okay, who's schedule? Whoever catch her say, so right now, he has to go back to court according to the Attorney General. He's not cutting any deal with anybody. Go to court, Chairman Wontumi. Go and tell the judge in the presence of your lawyer, Apia Kubi, Esquire, that my lord, me the munim say me share table for science. Ebe ya mama minka twi. Skano ma bokro no kakra. Na mumfa nche me. Na skano die ewa ha. Me de ni nyina aba. Enti mumfa nche me. Let the court listen to this. If that is what is on your mind. If you say you didn't take the money, all of a sudden you are coming back to pay for what you didn't take. It's ridiculous. It looks like EOCO is the backbone of all the crime fights in Ghana right now. The office of the special prosecutor is in deep ice. It's frozen in the Arctic Ocean. EOCO is kicking their ass, as we say in America. Thanks so much to the couple. Capo de tutti capi. One Capore. One Raymond Archer. The blue-suited couple. And thanks so much to the Zwarungu boy. One Dominic Akuritinga Ayeni, the Stanford lawyer. Also blue-suited. My brother, my sister. This is the cigar-chomping Zwarungu boy. To Chairman Wontumi. Kwabena and Kribo Siakon. That's his name, right? Is Kwabena right? Kwabena and Kribo Siakon. But also, me bon paye ma. Se ukoba yen sisa yesu ban kakra. Power eba ko. Enti enya power no a yemfa. How do we say worship? Tree. How do you say worship? Yeah. Debbie. It's praise. Don't give me words that I'm talking about worship. Yem fan sum. God. Yem fan sum nipa. Yenya power no. I will say yen kai na yen hu say. Power bet to me akobi. Ati power kakra benya no. Yen fan sum nipa. Na power no kwa nipa no be kai say. Ye the power no esumom. After all, the power is all about the people. It's the black pot. AKA Kokoshunamo. And here we speak truth to power. I know too much. And I'm telling the court everything. This guy here is a dangerous human being. That's what he told me. Wontumi's Chinese partners owned all the mining plants and equipment we used at Akunta mining. He knew them and processed bail for them when they were arrested. The Chinese people who came to do the galamsey with him, when the authorities went and arrested them, he used political power to go to the authorities and free them on bail. That was what this guy was doing, according to Edward Equiaku. My brother, but today we are not talking about Chairman Wontumi and the galamsey. We are talking about EXIM Bank. Jesus. carried this story before. We broke the news several weeks back. It is now that Ghanaians are privy to the news. We are several moments ahead of the news. Now, Wontumi decided to go to EXIM Bank. EXIM Bank had a certain program, and that program for the boys. My brother, according to prosecutors, look at what he did. He was supposed to buy equipment in his name and the name of EXIM Bank, so the equipment would be used for the farming that he said he wanted to do. Listen, he took all the money. EXIM Bank started asking him for the list of the people that were part of that program against Galamsey. He was unable to do that. He struggled and struggled. And when prosecutors recently decided to investigate him, because his party is out of power, his cover, political cover, is blown. Take us to where the farm is. You know what happened to Wontumi? He struggled. He didn't even know where the farm was. Yet he said he had visited the farm several times. Maybe it's possible. My brother, my sister, the equipment he bought, according to prosecutors, he forged pro forma bills and brought to the bank as receipts to show EXIM Bank that he had actually bought the equipment, and the equipment were on the high seas coming. Prosecutors asked him, after how many years are the equipment still on the high seas coming? Or maybe they sank with the Titanic. He said, oh, they came. My brother, my sister. And when prosecutors looked, they saw bulldozers as part of it. Meanwhile, where he said he had the farm, they were wondering what he was going to do with a bulldozer there. And the answer is clear. The bulldozer was meant for another purpose, Galamsey. So they obviously took a Galamseyer and told him that he should rescue the land by bringing his Galamseyers together to do agriculture. And he took that money and pumped it back into the Galamsey by buying bulldozers and other things to do more Galamsey and forget about the useless farming which will take